Hey you guys, it's your girl Jess. How you living, how you feeling, and welcome back to the channel. So this week we will be doing week 33 and week 34. I don't know how I got so far behind on my videos, considering I'll be 35 weeks in 2 days, but let's just get into it. Well, wait, we're gonna talk about why I got behind. So 33 and 34 weeks for me were not the best. They low-key resembled, not completely, but they low-key resembled my first trimester. So let's talk about a little bit about 33. And the reason why I'm putting them into one vlog is because, number one, I'm behind. And like it'll literally be time for me to do week 35. I'll probably do it Friday. So I'm just trying to like catch back up. And then also I'm doing week 33 and week 34 because I had literally the same symptoms and I was just going through the same things during those 2 weeks. So 33. So as you guys could tell from my 32 week vlog, I was like really congested and I was dealing with my allergies, and I just felt like it was never going to end. It went into week 33 and it just got worse. Worse. So, and praise God, I'm much better. Like, even though I have a little mucus right now, I'm still better. But yeah, so 33 and 34, I was still dealing with insomnia. To the point where my husband and we began to sleep in separate rooms because he did not want to wake me up when I would eventually fall asleep at like 3 o'clock in the morning. I didn't want to wake him up with me being up on my phone or just like watching TV or just sitting there looking into space. Week 32, we were still sleeping in the same room and he was like really watching over me because of my breathing, because as I told you guys, I was on an inhaler and stuff like that. So he was really watching over me, because it was bad. 33, I was still having difficulty breathing and everything, but it was not like week 32. And so he was just like, and so I had started back being able to like low-key sleep more throughout the night. Again, in week 32, I would get maybe like 2 hours of sleep per night. I cannot make this up. I was miserable. So week 33, even though I was still dealing with my allergies, I was still dealing with all the mucus I had in me, everything like that, I was able to sleep a little bit more. So I went from like 2 hours to like 4 hours. And so he was just like, okay, babe, like, because he comes to bed super late already. He's a night owl. I'm not. I'm in the bed by like 8 o'clock or whatever. Whether I'm really gonna fall asleep or not, I just still like to calm my nerves and just relax my brain and stuff. And so he started sleeping in the guest bedroom. So now I have the entire bed to myself, and it really helped. It really, really did help because I could just lay out and stuff like that. And I was just so uncomfortable. Like literally, I would be sleeping like this with my arms out or just whatever to like try to open up my rib cage. It was crazy, y'all. Week 33, I was taking Mucinex every single day. It was really hard to find like what I could take, and some of this may sound like very similar to what I said last week, but week 32, I was more so focused on taking Claritin, my eye drops and stuff like that, and my inhaler. Week 33, I was like, I need to take this Mucinex every day. And I went on TikTok, and a lot of girls on TikTok were just saying like, for some reason, like when you're pregnant and you're going through the allergy season, nothing helps. Like nothing helps to alleviate, what you're feeling. And y'all, it is so true. Like it's really like you're just on a timeline. Like you just have to let it run its course, because everything that I could take, I was taking. And for people that know, you know that meant I was going through it. Because like I said before, I think I said before, I'm very holistic, and I just don't like to depend on medication. I like to allow my body to tell me what it wants to do, X, Y, and Z. I like to do a lot of natural remedies and different home remedies and stuff like that. And so for me to be taking medication like every single day, clockwork, I'm like, okay, has my 12 hours or my 24 hours went by because I need to take something else right now. It was pretty bad. Also, well, that was 34. So at the end of 33, I did begin to sleep even more at night. And I really appreciated having the bed to myself. Like I said, I would be sleeping in the middle of the bed. And I started to feel better. Then week 34 came, and now I'm not necessarily dealing with my allergies, but now I'm back to dealing with toothaches and migraines. So if you watch my first trimester vlog, you know that I was suffering terribly from toothaches and migraines in my first trimester, along with other things. So it was like at the end of my 33, like literally maybe a day before my 34, and my teeth just became like really, really sensitive on both sides. And so I'm like, dang, like what am I eating? Like I'm doing what I need. I'm brushing my teeth. I'm doing all of this, to keep, myself up or whatever. But I was like, no, this feeling is too familiar. I was like, this is because, I'm pregnant. Like, this is because of the baby. And so the first 2 days, I was feeling like this annoying feeling, but I was not in pain. It was just annoying. Like, I'm here. Like somebody, like, it's almost like somebody like tap dancing on your tooth. Like somebody just like freestyling, like chicken head, screwdriver, all that on your tooth, like, and it's just pounding a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Just enough to let you know that something is wrong. You know what I'm saying? But not too much. Y'all, 2 days went by, and I thought I was like, okay, I'm gonna eat that. Y'all, by that third day, I was like, oh my God, it's back. Like, and I was terrified because there is nothing. And I have not given birth just yet, very close, but I have not given birth. There is nothing that is, to me, worse than like a tooth, like I'm talking about a toothache, like a toothache. And so by that third day, now it's like the little man isn't dancing anymore. Like he dancing and punching. Like it was just a horrible feeling. It was a horrible feeling. And I could not eat anything for real for like 2 days. It was bad. It was bad. I was like literally eating mashed potatoes, because I made last week, I made like my 34 week, I made like mashed potatoes, roast and stuff like that. And so I could not eat the roast or nothing like that. The worst night was the third night, and that third night I didn't eat anything. Like I did not eat any dinner. So when I woke up that next morning, baby was like, girl, you still gotta feed me, type of thing. And I felt really, really bad, but like I didn't even want to open my mouth up. Like I didn't want any air to come in my mouth. Like I didn't want to, like, we have straws and stuff downstairs, but like I literally didn't want to eat or drink. I didn't want to do anything. And so for those days, so that took place all of my 34, dang near, like 4 out of 7 days of my 34 week, I was dealing with toothaches. And so I was taking Tylenol Extreme, extra strength, each day. And 2 come in a pack. So yeah, because I could not deal with the pain. I just could not deal with it. Thank God that by day 5 it was gone. But like I said, if you've ever experienced a really, really severe toothache, you know that for me to say I dealt with that for 5 days, I'm a good one, because yeah, some people can't. Some people, they gotta go to the dentist like the next day or whatever. And I know my grandma was like, I know you can't wait till you drop this baby and you can like go to the dentist and stuff like that. And I was just like, yes, because I need the good stuff. I need the, like, I don't want any more problems, anything like that. But I said all to say, like, and I told her, she wasn't aware, but I told her, like, yeah, like toothaches and your teeth being sensitive or brittle or whatever is a part of pregnancy. Like, some women deal with it. But anyway, so that's what I experienced my 33 and my 34 week. Let's see what else. I missed an appointment. So I missed my 33 week appointment. And you know, before you get to 36 weeks, it's like bi-weekly. And so I do have an appointment this upcoming Friday at for my 35 week. And then I'll have to turn around the next week and go back 36 and start going every week, because at 36 weeks you start going every week. I am really excited, you guys. I am so excited. This weekend felt like, these last 2 weekends I've gotten so much done, but not necessarily like baby related, really just like myself, you know what I'm saying? So things that, and if the tones and the like the coloration is changing, it's because of the sun. But anyway, and so yeah, I was getting things done for myself, which is still a part of nesting. And so I cleaned my closet out this past weekend, both closets. I'm in my beauty room right now. So I organized my beauty room. I cleaned that closet out. That closet really housed like my winter clothes. And then, well, really my winter clothes and jackets and boots and stuff like that. And then I did my walk-in closet that's in the master bedroom. And all of this really took me like all day, y'all. But I was able to bag up like 7 like gigantic bags of clothes, shoes, bags, you name it. And I took all of the Salvation Army, and it just made me feel so good to like just like out with the old, you know what I'm saying, and just decluttering and just everything like that. We're gonna do that again this weekend, but I'm gonna focus on the garage. And don't worry, I'm not doing all of this by myself or whatever. Babe is also like working on his areas and stuff like that, because he has his own room. We have a lot of bedrooms, so he has his own room, his own closets and stuff like that. So he's also working. But it's just something about being a pregnant woman and being in that nesting phase. He was like, you move so fast. And I'm just like, yes, because if I don't complete this, I'm gonna just feel like so bad or whatever. So yeah. And then the week before, we just got like some, in both weeks, honestly, we've gotten, oh yeah, I need to get on that Zoom. But yeah, so both weeks we've got stuff for the baby. So, I'm sorry. So last week we went to the store, we went to Target, and we got her some more diapers, wipes. What else did we get? Oh, I found her some mittens because I could not find them. That had like a lot of colors. Like a lot of them were just like pinks and stuff like that, and I needed her to have a variety of color of like hand mitts and gloves and stuff like that. I got her some pants, because even though she's a summer baby, like she still needs to have like some little pants or whatever. And so I got a whole bunch of that stuff during my 33, that weekend of my 33. This weekend on my 34, this past weekend on my 34, I went back to Target. I'm not going to play. I have really became like a really big fan of Target. Like, I know the girls love Target just naturally, but beforehand, I mean, it was like one period of time where we just only got our food from Target. But at the same time, like, I cook a variety of stuff, and I just could not find everything at Target. So I would just like, you know, shop different places or whatever. And then when the pandemic happened, I kind of like put Target to the, you know, to the side. And I was just like, yeah, at this point, I'm going to go to like Walmart, places like that are like cheaper. But definitely like this last trimester, I have really fallen in love with Target, because their baby section is really organized. It's Walmart baby section is just too much. Berlin, like just Ross, all those other places that people were telling me to go to, it's just like too much and it's inconsistent. And I just love the fact that I can go somewhere and it's like Pampers, wipes, this, that, and it's organized and it's always fully stocked, and it's not cluttery. It's not hard to figure out what's, where is this, where is that. And the bonus is that it's always stocked, if I haven't already said that. So I went back to Target a couple days ago during my 35 for a weekend, and I got her some more diapers, but this time I got her some newborn diapers because I was talking to a good friend of mine, shout out to Whitney, and she was just saying like, hey Jazz, what do you guys want or need? And I was just saying pretty much we're just asking for like Pampers and diapers, from people that just wanted to bless us or whatever. Like, she has everything else, And so she was like, what size diapers? And I was telling her that we had been asking people for sizes 1 through 5, but we really didn't ask anybody for newborn. And I am kind of like, technically I'm on the smaller side. I'm all baby. Like, I'm literally all baby. And so there is a great possibility that she will be born still in newborn Pampers. Like, some babies, they automatically go to size 1s. And I was just like, dang, we don't have, and like, y'all, I think we only had like 30 newborn Pampers. And that's because somebody like made like a little, you know how they make like a diaper cake? But it wasn't a diaper cake. It was like, they made some stuff out of Pampers and they used newborn Pampers. And so, of course, once I unwrapped everything, I took those Pampers and put it in her room. But I'm just like, she don't have no newborn Pampers. So I said all to say, I went to Target. I got like 2-pack of newborn diapers, and I put half of them on my little bedside nursery, which I am going to do a vlog, a video about my bedside nursery, and I'm going to do a video about her nursery. And I put the rest in her nursery. I also got some Destin, hopefully I'm saying it right, but it's like the butt cream or whatever. I got that because I've been watching a lot of vlogs, nesting vlogs and bedside nursery vlogs, and they all had the cream for them. And I ordered her from Amazon some pacifier clips so that they wouldn't get lost. My grandma is really hoping that she's not a pacifier baby because, but I'm like, girl, if she is, just in case, which most kids or babies are, some babies don't, but I do want to have them. So I did get her some pacifier clips. They came in like a variety pack of like light pink to dark pinks or whatever. And then I bought her a pacifier that's like blinged out and then rose gold with her initials on it. Fire. I gotta sterilize it because I sterilized everything else. I also sterilized all of her bottles and her pacifiers besides the one I just said because it came Sunday and I did all this on Saturday. And to steam and to sanitize all her stuff, I had to open up the sanitizer. Shout out to her auntie Obi. Yeah, we love it. I love it. It was easy for me to figure out how it worked and stuff like that. And so, yeah, I just felt like really accomplished. And then on Sunday, I finished my hospital bag. Y'all, because, yeah. So when I went to Target, I also bought some Depends. I think I've already said it, but like the Freedom Mom postpartum kit, I bought the whole thing. But I didn't buy, well, I bought everything except for the underwear. Shout out to Target because they had the disposable underwear when I went in Saturday. And so when I went in, I picked those up. I put them in the buggy. I think 8 come in the pack. I could be mistaken, but I do think it's 8. But they didn't have a size on it. So I don't know if it's like one size. Like when you looked on the back, it was like regular and then some petite or whatever. But it still didn't have like a size as what they were. So I was kind of confused, but I was just like, I'm a small girl. I think it'll work out for me. And then I went to the toiletry aisle, so I can get some toiletries for my hospital bag. And like the toiletry aisle is like right beside the aisle where they have the Depends and panty liners and pads and stuff like that. And so I saw the Depends. They came in different colors. They had like a night version of them. And you got more in the pack. And so I ended up putting the Freedom Mom disposable underwear back, and I ended up getting the Depends. And the Depends told you like what size they were, so that was a plus. And you know, I pulled up a couple videos to just double check, and a lot of people say, you know, like go with the Depends or whatever, because it'll be easier for you and whatever, it'll be more comfortable. Not saying the Freedom Mom isn't comfortable, but a lot of girls were getting the Freedom Mom for like maybe a week or so after they had delivered, you know, because sometimes they're still down there, you know. So yeah, but yeah, me finishing my hospital bag this past weekend, me cleaning out the closets and stuff like that. And I mean, upstairs is spotless. So yeah, upstairs is ready for baby. Downstairs, we have a couple more things to do downstairs, but upstairs is ready. And so yeah, that's my 33 and my 34 week update. I hope you guys enjoy. Again, if you have any questions, comments, anything like that, just drop them down below. If you have any suggestions or advice, I take that as well. And I'll appreciate it. So yeah, y'all, I'm just like getting to the point where I'm just super excited. Like, I just can't explain the feeling of just like knowing my baby will be here in a month. I just can't explain it. It's super crazy. And my husband texted me this morning and was like, babe, these are our last 30 days with it just been the two of us and the boys. Like, he was like, that is crazy. And I was like, it really is. Like, I woke up, y'all, in such a great mood because I was like, May 1st. Like, I just woke up in such a great mood because I can't wait for the month of June. It just feels so good. But I am going to really, really, really enjoy these next 30 days and just do my best at enjoying it. I am going to a concert, not this weekend, but next weekend for Mother's Day. Our wedding anniversary is this month. Sunday will make it a year since I've received my master's. And so this month is a real cool month, and it just reminds me that God is faithful, and to know that my baby will come after, like at the end of this month, is just amazing. And just trust God's timing, y'all. That's really all I gotta say. But thank you guys so much for watching. Until next time, peace.